Hello and welcome. Here we are again. Let me make that a little bit larger. I don't know why, because there's never anyone anyway. Okay. Right. Oh, I finished in Vardenfell. Why did I come here in the end? Oh yeah, I came here to do the last daily yesterday, which was improve one piece of equipment. That took a lot longer than expected. I don't know if you've seen my last very short video about what happened after I stopped streaming when I was on the way here. The stupid event bugged out and neither finished the event nor made up good time to go and have dinner. What the hell is it doing here? That's cool. Yeah, well, since we're here, we're gonna check... shit, I need to sell stuff. Yeah. We don't have enough space to do questing for 2 hours. And what are the dailies? Oh, shit. No. Loot 2 treasure chests. We might get that. Complete 1 group dungeon. I'm not gonna be going for dungeons. Craft 4 items with any skill. Probably not. I mean, we can do that here, but if we're gonna do that, then we might as well just do Claudia, blacksmith. This is why I don't do it, because then if you're gonna do them, you might as well do them all. And I am not driving to Sturk to do those ones, because that's even more of a waste of time. Which one do I have the most? Yeah, you. Ooh, you. 377. And you. Excuse me. So I do need... So that's that one done. And then this one. What do we need here? We need that one as well. And that one as well. Which other ones did we pick? Oh, the woodworking and jewelry, wasn't it? Yeah. I even forget which ones we do there. Another, really? Infernal lightning and whatever the other one was. Okay, so... By the way, did the thingy pop up? Yes, it did. I didn't even see it. I'm running around and it's not crashing. Should probably not abuse it now. Alright. So let's open these thingies. So that we can sell everything that we don't need here. Rune box. You've already unlocked that collectible. Wow, okay. How exciting this is, I know. More Apocrypha stuff. Oh yeah, that's the one we were in before. 10 Lorraines. 10 Lorraine has a habit of picking up odds and ends that aren't strictly speaking theirs. It's only fair that you share in the spoils. Spotless goods, signet stamp. 10 lockpicks. Yeah, because I really need those. Oh, and more things for me to get rid of. Lovely Tanlorraine, fantastic. So what do I do with that rune box then? Already in collectibles. I'll put it in the guilds, I guess. Not anybody will want it, but
House Halalu maintains
guild bank. Okay, not those. There's probably something else here that I can stick in there. No, I'm keeping that one unless I get another one. Companion stuff to get rid of. Maybe not. I thought... Yeah. There's this one. This one. That one. I'm gonna keep that one on my bank, but yeah. I don't really want to waste too much time here. So here we're keeping Ritz, or recipes. Forget about that. That's the Ritz. There is something else though. Something purple, this one. Okay, I think that's everything. Thank you. Where is, which way am I going? I'm going backwards again. Right, and let's make some money. Thank you very much. Dun, 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 dun. Back to 100k gold. A lot of stuff I did want. Where did I get that stuff yesterday? Consumables. Yeah, okay. You go. You go. Careful. And that I'm not gonna use that for anything. Oh yeah, there's more stuff. I forgot to put that in the bank. Well, it's gonna stay there now. Map. No thanks. Ooh, repair. Shit. Definitely needs a repair. So we're down to 69 again. Ah, soul gems. Okay. That we don't need. I need to remove the ones I have in the bank and sell. I don't know why I'm still putting these in the bank. It's just because I'm an idiot. So put that there. What was the other thing to put? These. Okay. Can I stack just in case? Okay, we are good. There are some consumables there. Oh, I've got this stolen stuff as well. I've got tandoori on, that's fine. Consumables, not that one. I thought these ones. Like, why can't I use? When you have at least 50 stone warrior fragments, you used to consume those fragments and create a stone as target. 5 seconds cooldown. Rune box fragment. A shard from a stone ask. If you collected enough of these, you could assemble one of the vessels. Yeah, but I can't use them. I don't get it. Use to advance the achievement. Okay, can we use that one? You already have that achievement component. Okay, so I can sell that. Okay, fine. For fuck's sake, this is annoying.
I could give you a song and dance.
Like an error message also of some kind, it will be nice. Can I get this in the bank? There you go. I wonder if those are the ones that... Oh, fuck's sake, I already forgot what it was called. That I already had to keep some stone husk. No, I think there's something else. Yeah, that's the only two. There's something else that I can't use that I am stacking in the bank. And this is another stupid thing that I need to put there. Along with the battle master, it can be purchased from... Why do I have this in the bank? You may only have one battle master token per day. What are you supposed to do with this thing? Sell? I don't know. These things which I'm never gonna use anyway. Let's go. Do I have buffs? Any buffs? No buffs.
That was a brave deed, rescuing Sandrans.
Couple of useful things there. So I actually was looking at, what was it? Yes, a couple days ago when I was building this a sweet candy thingy. When I was crafting for Isabel, I found that I actually have a lot of items to create one of the yellow useful potions. So that's cool. There needs a lot of that beve thingy, whatever ingredient is. I've been stacking a lot of those. Right, we are going to Western Skyrim. And I don't know why we're doing that. So we are going there, I think. Or there. What is the main quest? Let's go there and see. I don't know what the original quest is was sending us. But I shall definitely do some more of that. Ooh, fancy. Scary. Nice, I like it. So, Gathering Storm. How am I doing with this? Oh yeah, I need to deliver those, except I haven't done that one. Cleanse the vampire's victims. This is the one that's sending us to the other... Yeah, okay. And probably this one as well. So it's two of them? Why didn't we discuss this the other day? Okay, both of them are in... that's fine. So this is in Solitude and we are there. Well, not quite. Now we're heading there. There was a quest here that we accepted the other day that we didn't really want. I don't remember. Peculiar bottle. Let's see what comes out of it.
Borfrey, is that you? Listen closely, you insufferable clod. I need you to find my notes and... wait, you're not Borfrey. I can tell from the lack of heavy breathing and sniffles. Who are you?
Storimshi, are you a genie?
Stuck in the bottle? No, no, no. This is a devious and very stubborn illusion. One that you now have the privilege of breaking. I was conducting some research, you see, and inadvertently triggered this spell. Luckily, I know how to reverse it.
And how do you do that, exactly?
It's quite simple. I recorded the locations of 3 verses of a powerful incantation in my journal on the off chance something like this occurred. Acquire the verses, come back and dispel this illusion. I'll make it worth your while. I promise.
All right. I'll find this incantation and dispel it. Well, not dispel the incantation. Dispel the illusion.
My assistant Borfrey has my journal. Find it, read my notes, and acquire the incantation. Also tell him to come get me. Someone nearly took a swig of me. Though I suppose introductions are in order. I am Narcissus Dren, famed historian, etc.
How exactly did you end up in a bottle?
Does it really matter? Every historian worth his salt winds up trapped in an illusion at some point. Very common, and thus not worthy of discussion or commitment to record. I will say, though, as magical traps go, Mailmoth's wards are top tier.
Magical traps?
Indeed. I acquired a powerful scroll from the Mages Guild. I thought it might direct me to a legendary illusionist's secret sanctum. Unfortunately, reading it led me to this dismal state.
That sounds pretty suspicious. Did you by any chance steal the scroll?
Steal? We're adventurers, aren't we? What you call stealing, I call daring investigation. Mailmoth's works contain a wealth of secrets. If we don't pursue them, some other historian will. I, for one, have no interest in sharing the glory with,
Go on. You have no interest in sharing the glory with who exactly?
why, with anyone other than you, of course. You really thought I meant to exclude you? Oh, you wound me.
If this is just a delusion, why can't you move? Like, you should be able to hop around?
Oh, illusion magic extends far beyond simple parlor tricks and mirages. Skilled practitioners exert power over the mind itself. Intellectually, I know I am not a bottle. But the spell fooled some primitive aspect of my psyche into believing I am.
So you can't move because you believe bottles can't move on their own.
Precisely. The spell turned my knowledge of the natural sciences against me. Crafty, yes? A lesser intellect might have evaded the trap entirely. How's that for irony?
Right. Did someone hit the verses? Tell me about it.
Yes, the mage Mailmoth hid them all over solitude, etched in wood, tucked under cobblestones, and so on. Just another one of his insufferable games. In retrospect, I probably should have gathered the verses before, all this.
Probably. Who is Melmoth anyway?
Who was he? Past tense. Mailmoth was one of Skyrim's most gifted illusionists. A contemporary of the great Shalador, if you can believe it. Of course, he's been dead for hundreds of years now. I'd say his claim to secrecy died long ago.
So he kept a lot of secrets.
Countless secrets. He was a master illusionist, after all. Unfortunately, illusionists always cloak their discoveries in puzzles and traps. Insufferable, if you ask me. No matter. I never shrink from a challenge of the mind.
You just shrink into a bottle. Got it. Right, we're heading back to where we were. Is that to deliver? Maybe we'll do those on the way out. Skyrim guard, do you speak? No? I don't actually remember this from Skyrim, I don't think. Lyris!
Yorin didn't mention he was sending you to Solitude. Not that I'm sorry to have you along. An extra blade is always welcome. As soon as Brondold shows up, we can get things started.
Brondold isn't coming? He isn't coming. He's dead.
He's what? Damn it. Queen Gerhild will be here at any moment. Look, Her Highness is expecting to talk to me and my contact. I need you to pretend to be that contact, or this will go very badly.
Explain yourself.
We can exchange intimate details of our lives later. Right now, just know that the safety of all of Skyrim Maybe even all of Tamriel depends on how this meeting goes. So follow my lead and be on your best behavior with Her Highness.
Follow your lead with what?
Lyris Titanborn. Your reputation is known even here in the West. Is this one of your famed companions?
No, but I assure you my partner is one of the Skald King's best. Go introduce yourself, partner.
Do I? Still don't know what this is about. I'm gonna kill you after. Oh, by the way. Did I? Yeah, that's why the bottle was so quiet.
I am Gerhild, Queen of Skyrim. Allow me to welcome you on behalf of our kingdom, our city, and our hold. Who might you be?
Stonim She, Your Majesty.
The letter that preceded your arrival said an attempt was made on the Skald King's life. It indicated that High King Svargrim would be next. My husband took that as an accusation and a threat. He will not meet with you, but I will hear you out.
Of course you will. I've witnessed some concerning things since I arrived here, Your Majesty.
Have you anything that would persuade my husband? It will take some substantial evidence to convince High King Svargrim to heed the words of the hated Yoren, the Skald King.
There's evidence of Richmond activity around Solitude.
Richmond transgressions will not be enough for Svargrim to accept outside help. He's a prideful man, and the bad blood between him and Yoren runs deep. I will speak on your behalf, but you and Lyris will need to bring me proof he cannot ignore.
We'll find it proof, Your Majesty.
Thank you for alerting me to this situation. I am eager to see what else you uncover. I will do what I can, but be as discreet as possible. If you run afoul of my husband, he won't hesitate to return you to Yoren, and not necessarily in one piece.
I'm not afraid of kings. But we shall discuss some things. Why is there bad blood between the High King and the Skull King?
Eastern and Western Skyrim have been at odds since the kingdom was divided. Yoren's ambitions for the Ruby Throne, however, have created a new level of tension. Forming alliances and raising armies for conquest. Should we not be wary of such a man?
Svargrim thinks Yoram wants to take over his kingdom? Really? No.
Frankly, yes. He believes Yoren hasn't marched here with an army as yet, because the Western holds are firmly united against Pact rule. My husband is certain Yoren plots to erode those allegiances. He will not easily earn the High King's trust.
What sort of proof will persuade the High King to listen?
You must convince my husband that a threat greater than Yoren exists. Further, this threat must directly imperil the High King. Find proof of this, and I will assist you how I can. Helping to keep our hold safe will also allay his concerns.
What we've found so far isn't enough?
It's enough for me to believe your intentions are sincere. Learn more about these suspicious activities you mentioned, then bring it to me. If this threat is as dangerous as Yoren claims, prove it, and I will make my husband listen to reason.
A soldier accused me of being a spy. Are your people always so suspicious?
My deepest apologies. Between the Reach to our south and the Ebonheart Pack to the east, our soldiers have come to see all outsiders as a potential threat. I will look into this. Vigilance cannot be allowed to become a bludgeon.
Bludgeon? I don't even know what that means. Alright, ladies, yes, you want to say hi?
You handled that better than I expected. Now what in Mara's name happened to Brondald?
Really? I think she's still here. She can hear us. He was fleeing pursuit and gave me a bundle of papers before he died. Right in the middle of the city.
Damn. Lucky thing he found you. Brondald was supposed to get the lay of the land before I got here. Without his information, my work for Yoren the Skald King could be over before it begins. What did he give you? Hand it over.
Please? No? No, please? bitch. There you go.
Smugglers and Reachmen up to illicit business. Nothing unusual there, but Ronald thought it could be connected to the Coven. I'm short a good investigator, and you stepped into the role easily enough. Can I count on you to help me with this?
If you say please.
Ronald mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch named Grega who likes to gamble in back alleys, and an orc named Mog who frequents the Lonely Troll Inn. Let's find them and see what they can tell us.
How do we know the smugglers and Richmond are even connected?
We don't, but it's all we've got. Even if they aren't connected to the Ice Reach Coven, taking care of a few of Svargrim's problems might earn us some goodwill. Now, let's go check out the back alleys and the Lonely Troll Inn.
Yeah, let's do it. And she's still there. She heard everything.
Thank you for alerting me to this situation. I am eager to...
Yeah, of course you will. Right, let's go. Now I've got a headache now as well. It's just what I needed. I was almost not streaming, but I couldn't decide what to play. Thought maybe some Delta Force on the couch might be a bit more relaxing, but then I thought, screw it.
A monument to the Western spirit, stony and cheerless. Maybe the new tower will liven up the place.
I could swear she just said stony. Anyway.
Don't care what you say. The killer in Stormhold was a shadow scale.
Let's see what we've got in here. Oh, we've got things to drop here, don't we?
Ah, you're here. Don't worry, I have your pay. I'm just finishing my notes. Though, if I'm being honest, I'm not as confident as I once was that my theory is correct. How can I really know that my spell worked?
Is there any way to test it? Can we try to awake the dragon?
Not really. My whole theory depends on the idea that a dragon buried in that mound could conceivably rise from the dead. We know necromancers can raise human skeletons, so why not dragons? That's what my ward is supposed to stop.
But you don't know for sure.
No. I researched thoroughly to make it unbreakable, but I just don't know if it worked. I expected some kind of reaction, but there was nothing. I don't know. What do you think? How should I present my findings to the Circle?
No, don't believe in your theory. Caution is best. Say what you've done, but don't jump to conclusions, especially as you will doubt them later.
You're right. I may not like it, but it's true. I'm sure I cast a good ward, but there are just too many unknowns. I don't want to seem overconfident or brash. I'll tell Gabrielle everything I learned, but I'll let her decide what to make of it.
Yeah, seems wise enough. Just coming from you is quite something.
Now, I need to get up the nerve to report my findings. Part of that includes telling Gabrielle that I went against her wishes. Hopefully she'll go easy on me. Thank you for listening, and for all your help.
Good luck. Bye-bye.
Oh wait, we're not done yet. I promised you compensation for your help, and I'm a Breton of my word. I know it's not much, but take this. And may we never see dragons over Solitude.
I don't know, I kind of like them. So this is that set talking about yesterday.
Thank you for all your advice about the Antiquarian Circle. Who knows? Maybe we'll have another adventure together.
I'm not sure I want that. When will you present your findings to Gabrielle?
I think I'll wait a bit. Gabrielle might assume I'm just an overeager newcomer if I present to her without preparing. I want to organize my research so she can look it all over. I want her to see that I didn't make wild assumptions.
But you did. And then?
Hopefully, she'll see that my theory has merit. It may not have all the facts she wants, but that just means it needs more investigating. She might even agree to let me continue my research in the field, this time with experienced help.
And I hope you don't mean me. Right, so I thought maybe this will be the place where we drop some things. that we had picked up. But maybe not. That's to go out. What's up here again? Oh, I forgot to clear those things as well. So there were some weird things that we had. That's in elsewhere, but there's stuff that we found here, wasn't it? Oh, the Bards College. That's the other one. Okay. Yeah, we're going there next. I actually thought the back of that character was naked. Okay, so... There. Yeah, they like Halloween around there. Can't rob her. Oh, where are we going? I thought the door was... No. Clearly wasn't there. Alright. Reminds me of the witchy guy, whatever his name was.
I expected to see a drunken souse named Dobbin walk through that door, not this incredible specimen before me. Tell me, what became of the man I hired?
I found this letter next to a man passed out from mead. It says you need help.
Well, Dobbin's indolence may be my gain. Look at you. I can see you are ready for action at a moment's notice. How would you like to help Skyrim's premier arts college in its moment of need?
What college do you refer to?
The storied Bards College, home of honeyed birds and tear-jerking tunes. For years, a rift within the college threatened to split us apart. One overzealous member hid our antique instrument collection to bring about a truce, but it didn't work.
Where are the instruments now?
Excellent question. The only clue to their location lie in a song written by the bard responsible, Nell's Hidden Loves. Just as I solved the first verse, that instrument emerged for sale at a secret auction. I wish to hire you to recover it.
I suppose I can do that, but am I retrieving it with money? Am I stealing it? Am I just killing everybody so there's no witnesses?
No, naturally, you can't walk into a secret auction without the proper attire, especially not the Sapphire Societies. Their events are outre and rare, mind-boggling and taboo fair. No serfs at their affair. Sorry, I can't help myself.
Jeez. If you're buying the clothes, fine, I guess.
All these secret societies love disguising themselves. It gives a sense of excitement to their lives of leisure. Fortunately, bards hear all sorts of secrets. Wearing this robe and mask will get you in the door. You also need the right passphrase.
And what's that?
The magnates of the Sapphire Society speak a simple phrase to gain entry into their events. A jewel of blue rules the view. Truly underscores how they see themselves, doesn't it? You might want to practice it, just to be sure.
A jewel of blue rose virtue. Gotta get it wrong on purpose.
Earnest conviction, but no. Not to worry, it is only a single line. I'm sure you will get it with more practice.
Jewel of blue rose the view?
Excellent. You scan lines quickly, I see. Still, I would avoid any ad-libbing.
Okay, I'm ready.
Remember, a jewel of blue rules the view.
You said I'm saving the Bards College. Explain yourself.
Well, you and I will save it together. A joint effort, brains and brawn. When they pen the song of this adventure, no doubt you will receive a mention. And what a song it will be, a tale of civil war, misguided decisions, and my stalwart bravery.
What? Civil War? Is Tim Pool invited?
Many years ago, the college had a collection of legendary instruments. Each inspired great passions, strength, love, tragedy. There was an argument among the bards. How best should the instruments be used?
And the options are, or were?
Some said the instruments were too precious and needed protection. Others asked, what use are they if they can't be played? The two sides actually came to blows, fretboards and inkwells flying every which way. It was all quite exhilarating.
And the instruments?
One of the college's greatest bards, Nell Farsong, took them. She thought if the instruments went missing, the fighting could end. So she hid them throughout Skyrim, which ended the war, but only because everyone was enraged at Nell.
Why can't we ask her where they are? She's dead.
Oh, she died. Very sad. And she never told a soul where to find the instruments. But while reading Nell's Hidden Loves, I realized it held clues to their locations. If we recover them based on her clues, I'll be a legend.
Can you tell me more about this instrument? No, I don't want to know. Yeah, why don't you go to the auction yourself?
Well, I hate to brag, but I am quite famous. Even if I wore the Sapphire Society disguise, the members would immediately recognize my voice. Such is the heavy burden of artistic success.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. Okay. So did we have any more? Yeah, we had this one. I think that's the only two we picked up. What does it say on that thing anyway? Oh, great, they've got lore books. A crude version of Alara. Its provenance tells of twin Breton brothers, Dozen and Jiban. Ever competitive, they were still very close. Their legacy was of musical competition in their town square using tall harpers. They drew such a crowd with their raucous, high-tempo interplay. Yeah. The people started dancing and cheering. Locals remember it as the greatest concert they ever heard. Afterward, Jiban challenged Dozen to a race home. When a hillside trail narrowed, Jiban got the better of Dozen. Nearly home, Jiban had victory in his sight, but looked back before the finish to see Dozen was not behind him. Dozen had fallen down the hill, dashed against boulders. He was bleeding profusely. Is that a word? Pallid and breathing shallow, Dozen said all he could remember was their triumphant musical competition. The townsfolk had declared no winner, but were inspired by the interwoven song. Knowing his end was near, he bade Jiban vow to use his Seno to craft a new falarpa and use it to inspire the people to dance. Jiban did so, crafting this very instrument with his brother's Seno. Can't even, especially on that font, but could not bring himself to play it with joy. So he donated it to the Bards College. So do they all have a lore book? Okay. Or something to read. Everything is called a lore book in this game. I don't think it was like that originally though. Right, so we do that. Sorry, I'm getting dressed in front of everybody. This is like the mask that somebody else was using on another DLC when we were looking for somebody that didn't want to be there. Okay. Does he have anything else to say now that we got changed?
Remember, a jewel of blue rules the...
Okay, apparently not. Yes, but we did put this... We did put this on, so we probably should do that quest. Which, to be fair, it's there, and The original quest is right there, so. Where is the entrance? Around the back? No frame rate. And those are the guys. Okay. I was thinking that when dialogue was on for the main regional quest, there was going to be those gambling on a street corner. Oh, there's other me. Hello.
Speak.
View a jewel blue view rule something.
Welcome and enter.
Well, thank you. Auction enforcer. Sure. Oh, really? It's alright.
If you want to see our next item, you'll have to wait like everyone else. No private previews. You should know the rules. But believe me, you'll want to stick around for this one. It's a head-turner.
Well, actually, I arrived late. Has a musical instrument sold yet?
The loot? Nice patina. Just a trifle I came across in one of my hunts. It went on the block earlier. Too bad you weren't here then. There was only one buyer. A little bidding war would have warmed up the crowd.
Who purchased it? I'd like a word with them.
Now I do wish you had been here. You are skirting the rules. No revealing identities of buyers. Still, if you had arrived on time, you would know that the buyer behaved like an obnoxious ass. We typically frown upon stumbling about from drink.
Well, thank you. So he was a drunk. Hello. You remind me of myself. Oh, sorry. Should probably take it easy.
Oh, look, another masked person. How dreary. If a steak comes back on the block, don't you outbid me. When else will I get to try Argonian? I hear they're all flavour and no fat. Ha!
Did you buy a musical instrument here?
Instrument? Oh, that lute. Yes, a mantelpiece for my music room. Has a nice shine to it. I acquired it for a song. A song! I made a joke, see? Ha! Why are you asking? Disappointed I bought it? Then too bad for you.
Can we steal it? Is it more fun to steal it? Probably. Well, I'm sure it will look gorgeous in your collection. And I hope I can steal it.
Perhaps by the window that looks out onto the thoroughfare. Watching those stuffy antiquarians rave over dusty trinkets always gives me a laugh. Whatever. It better be done by the time I return home or I'll whip those lazy servants.
Well, enjoy the rest of the auction. Why there is still a dialogue there? I already decided this side of the quest. That marker should not be on her anymore. Even if I was to speak with her now and somehow he still offer me the chance to pay her again, that would also still be wrong. Okay. Wow, we got rid of our clothes pretty quick. Even I don't get naked that fast on a hot day. So... oh, sorry. The... left. La 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 la. Wait, you do realize you're walking around town with a bear? There's no respect for people. Also, I just realized we never see kids walking around in this game. Really. Anyway. Really. It was advanced, to be fair. I don't.
Get what you can.
I don't like having companions with me. Actually, yeah, screw it. I'll keep her just so if we get caught, I know if she loses Rapport or not. I don't know what Liris is with me though. This is weird. So she likes when you hide. She likes when you start trespassing. I don't know what one of the other likes was, because we had 2 likes when we entered in. 2 likes as in she liked 2 of our actions. Why am I calling it likes? Too much time on internet. Oh shit. Oh shit. What is it?
That's it. You can explain yourself to the
You
guard.
call that a crime? I call that thunders.
I thought it was Liris that was standing there. Oh, shit, there's people over there.
There's a villain on the loose. Stop them!
Might have to kill a few people. There's nothing to hide up here. Oh shit. What do you mean detected? Empty, really? I got some pottery. This was the way down, wasn't it?
The guard has been summoned and should be here at any moment.
I'm not here, there's nobody here. Was she the one that was up the stairs? Probably. Yeah, I think it was her. She tricked me. I thought it was Liris when she was stood there. I don't think there was anybody down here, was there? There was a guy, yes, but he's gone. Oh shit, guard. Guard! You. Might as well use another one of these. Since I had to use one the other day to get Ember's favor. Right, let's go that, and that will be the Bards College quest done. We're not going to collect all the things, just like in any of the other DLCs, just no chance.
You've returned! Have you brought back the Petroloop? Will my fingers glide over its gentle curves once more?
I suppose they will. Here's the loot. Make sure you close the door when you're getting your fingers gliding through its curves.
Ah, Petroloop returns home! You know, I wooed my first love with this very loot, and my third as well. Thus begins the restoration of the college's famed collection to its former greatness. The history books will remember you for this.
What about the loot? Are you getting it or not?
I assembled the museum for just this moment, but I think you deserve the honor of placing Petroloop on its podium. After you display the loot, perhaps you could read Nell's hidden loves. I could use your skill in recovering the other instruments.
Thank you, I will. And I will destroy it immediately. Okay, so we'll read this. Oh, we can't read.
Wonderful. I left a copy of Nell's Hidden Loves on the table there. Have a look.
Oh, that one. So, Petra Loop. Made by Master Petra, this lute carries a wonderful warm tone and robust voice and rivaled among other instruments. The curious name comes from many an inebriated bard calling for Petra's lute at the end of a long session. Inscribed on a back are the names of many of the college's most famous bards. Okay. So the ones I actually put in place I did not read, so I should probably do that. Lilithong. Master harpists played the Aldmeri harp Lilithong in a high court of Elinor since time immemorial. Lilithong was the instrument used in some of the most enchanting arias produced by the great composer Rolmoval. The harp disappeared during the War of the... and was presumed... okay, I don't really care that much about the story of the bards. Skytolka. This room was used by a non-Argonian slave during one of the many slave rebellions in Shadowfen. Although the owner's name is lost to history, oral tradition says the drum, named Skytolka, was used to send messages to different slave gangs during the revolt. Drum voices are often described as inspiring the rebels to great deeds. This drum is a reminder to all bards that even in the worst of times, music can raise the spirit and inspire the soul. Okay, cool. Now where's the way out? Oh, I need to grab that goddamn thing. Who you quibbled is a great excites, relics of song, enciphered here hide. Bard's legend first, I keep it with me, it's important true, the worn lovingly. Halfingar go, the hilt of a blade, jade shadows hide, magnificent caves. At western mine, a long storehouse march, dragged across two holes, steady and harsh. Oh, I need to talk with them, okay.
Wonderful. Look at the proud Petroloop in its proper place once more. And we're a step closer to undoing Nell's folly. But there are many other priceless instruments lost somewhere out in the world. They need to come home.
So, you want me to find all of them? But that's not gonna happen.
Yes, indeed. Let the clues within Nell's Hidden Loves guide the way. As you travel through Skyrim, keep your eyes open. And your ears, too. These are instruments we're pursuing after all. If you find more of them, I'll be here.
I already played some other instruments in a museum. Two of them, actually.
Ah, yes, I see you have. I commend your dedication to the arts. When all the instruments rest in their proper places, I will compose an epic, an adventurer's triumph to celebrate. You will star in it, naturally.
Will you perform it publicly?
Of course it will be. We will use the instruments too. They should be revered, yes, but used for special occasions. But first, more instruments. You'll have expenses. Let me weigh you down with some gold before you go.
That gold wasn't even enough to buy the bloody loot if I decided to buy it. Only if it was at half price. Songbird already in your library. So that is the thing, and that is the respite set. Okay.
As you fill the museum, bards from all over will make their way to Solitude. Keep working on the clues in Nell's poem. Once we have all the instruments collected, the performance can begin.
Begin?
With the clues in Nell's Hidden Loves and the return of Petroloop, word will travel fast among bards. I hear the vibrations among students, members, and alumni of the college already.
Is that a good thing?
Certainly. It will likely open a new dialogue about our legendary instruments, should they return in good order. You began something truly great here, Maestros that were once enemies have already started talking to each other again. Ah, yes, you may not be so familiar with the structure here. Maestros are the faculty of the Bards College, Master Bards. The head maestro manages the college as a whole. Currently, that is Catrell Gioric.
Thank you for that information. Not sure what I'm going to do with it. But I know what I'm going to find here is that quest items, and it's not here. Why do I have 3 of those, by the way? Anyway, what we will do is, where is it? That one, that's taking space. And we do that. And we're down to 69 items, baby. They're never gonna fix that, unfortunately. How hard can it be? Why is there another... Oh no, it's the same thing. And if I read it again, we'll go back to my inventory again. Which might happen later. I might find it somewhere else and read it by accident. Like it happened with the one for the Assassins one, the Dark Brotherhood. I think I destroyed that item at least twice, because I kept picking it up. But anyway, until the game adds those as quest items, we are not going to have it in our inventory, and we're not going to chase it either. You can see it through the achievement or books thingy, go and find the region and all that. It's a right pain in the ass. So no, I'm not doing that shit. Yes, the guy's back here. Ooh, there's a ladder. What is there a ladder?
Hey, don't step on the dice. There a reason you're interrupting our game, Horkface?
I don't know, you look a lot like an orca, actually. Brondol said you might know something about these smuggled goods from Sentinel. Now, do you? Horkface?
Don't know any Brondold. Don't know you. Either way, I got nothing to tell you. Get lost. I'm on a winning streak.
Oh, really? Well, Brondol's dead because of what's in those crates. They'll come for you too.
Dead? That's a new one. Nothing Kasala usually moves through port is worth killing over. You didn't hear it from me, but she's the one picking up those shipments. Her warehouse is down on the docks. You want to know more? Go ask her.
I'll go ask Kasala. Thank you for your kindness, Horka.
You would make a great spy.
I know I would. As long as it'd be in a fantasy setting and extremely easy, like here, yes, I'd be a great spy. The dogs are probably... Ooh. What is that thing? Well, you're begging, but I can't even beg you. And you're already in your knees, but I can't give you anything. This one... I hope we get something from this character after, because I do like him. Daily Joe Broca. So this is the one that we did do.
The skies seem clearer to me, though my eyes aren't what they used to be. Report.
Okay, I like her. I disrupted a Harrow storm, actually a few of them at this point, including one that bugged out yesterday and ruined my day.
Of course you did, young blood. I never had a doubt. You've earned your reward and some rest. I expect to see you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when these coven witches rear their ugly heads again. I like you, young blood, but you're becoming a bother. I'll holler when we've spotted any more Harrow storms on the horizon.
Okay, we got that achievement, which is just for doing one. You probably have to do like 10 or 20 or whatever to get another achievement on it. I think there's a few dailies like that. Anywho, the other two are active. They are in Black Reach. What's this quest here? I might grab that on the way. Oh, there's a floating book. Oh, he's got food. Really? You're eating something that big? You got a spill all over you.
If you see a pretty bottle around, let me know. It talks, if that helps.
I did find that bottle.
Oh, thank you. I was worried that Master Dren had gotten lost when I went to get myself some stew. I guess I just forgot why I set the bottle down. I'll go and get it. Him. As soon as I finish my stew. It's really good stew.
Fair enough. Helping him to dispel the illusion.
That's good. A talking bottle makes me nervous, and it sure made Master Dren crankier than normal. I'll bring it here and keep it safe with his other stuff. Don't worry.
Keep it safe with this stuff? Yeah, very safe. Narcis's journal. That wretched librarian threw me out. Me, Narcis Dren. As if such a place was even worthy of my time. How that cadre of bumbling dullards got their hands on Melmoth's journal, I'll never know. I found a peculiar scroll tucked between the pages detailing a ritual of reversal. I doubt that skelly book hoarder even knew it was there. So to my way of thinking, there's no harm in taking it with me. Oh, well did that turn out. Now, as for Melmoth's journal itself, I was only able to jot down the aforementioned passage. The bit about reversals. From what I can ascertain, this ritual exists in 3 parts. The text likely points to the location of 3 verses that must be read aloud in order to complete the spell. Another scavenger hunt. How droll. I've transcribed these directions below. Mind your nose, you zealous readers. A vessel once filled often cracks. Should you find yourself gazing through glass, find a friend who'll heed these words. The well of wisdom often runs dry for those with blissful, praying eyes. The only thing that lasts longer than stone is a song. In years of peril, in an era yet to come, mages shall nest in these stones like swallows. I can only hope this scroll contains less nonsense. Let the studies begin.
I don't believe it either.
I didn't make sense of that.
Actually, it is illegal.
Pleased to see you in solitude, stranger.
Fenrir?
Solitude can never be our home. Not like the frontiers of Carthold were. But it has strong walls, and we can bide our time here while we think of what comes next.
Oh, I guess you'll stay here forever, but yeah, the whole gang is here. Nice!
After we parted ways, we needed a safe haven. Solitude can give us that much at least. The stone walls and all the soldiers help us feel safe. No Reachman breaching this city.
Not yet.
This place stinks. I missed the fresh air from the mountains of Carthold. At least we're alive.
I like her. I'm a lot like that. Fucking hate cities.
This place is different from Carthwatch. Busier, louder, but I am told it's safe. So at least there's that.
Yeah, there is. And why the hell are you still wearing those clothes? There's no way she was ever into battle. Which one of you mappers lied to me? It was him, after saying he had gone to battle with her side by side. Huh? In battle? No way. I don't think any of the others have dialogue. But anyway, nice to see you guys. It's a shame you guys are here in the corner. I mean, okay, it is next to the tavern and all that. It's not a bad place to be. And right outside the bank, which does make it look a bit dodgy. Incantation of reversal. First fragment. If freedom's ring will slake your thirst, I urge you, speak these words first. On the shores of an open sea, hordes of orcas frolic free. Okay, that was cool. Okay. That's a lot of reflection from that thingy. Right, Lily, since you're following me around, let's get in there. I have 2 women following me around. There's 3 women
Questions?
walking around the city.
Buy a few rounds and let's chat.
You're going to answer me, Orc, or...
Hey! Nobody intimidates my friends.
Princess Svana.
Princess? Have we met?
Who gave you the right to walk in here and bully my friend? Did my father send you?
Why would your father send someone to bully Mo? Explain.
Because he doesn't like Mog. But I like Mog. Mog doesn't care that I'm a princess, and it doesn't matter to me that Mog's a scoundrel. If my father didn't send you, why are you threatening my friend?
We wanted to ask if he saw the people putting up the job postings.
Smelly bastards. Cheap, too. Wouldn't buy us a drink. They hung their flyers and left without saying a word. Then, a different smelly bastard showed up to sign on workers. He was a charmer, though.
You remember anything else about this charmer?
His breeches fit well. And he was handsome. Not a Nord. Breton, maybe. I didn't really listen to what he was saying. A half-dozen workers left with him. Off to the Drudok Mountains or someplace. He hasn't been back since.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let's talk outside, partner.
Oh, well done. You handled the princess with skill and aplomb. Saves me the trouble of having to talk her down. I'd say I'm in your debt, but it was your she-giant that provoked her in the first place.
Do you remember anything else about these job postings? Especially in your sober state?
That's what this was all about? You and this she-giant looking for work? You're too late, I'm afraid. The posting agent has come and gone, and with a handful of laborers in tow. The flyers are still around, so perhaps they'll return.
Any idea where they went?
I heard mention of the Drudok Mountains, but I doubt that was anything more than a false trail. Most of these mining concerns like to keep the true location of their hoard a trade secret. Well, is that it? You a competitor out to steal their mine?
Why do you think this has anything to do with mining?
Overheard snippets of conversation and a feeling in my gut. While the hiring agent might have been a Breton, his associates were clearly from the Reach, by the way. I also heard talk of a lodge outside the city. Perhaps a stop along the way?
Well, thanks for the information. See, that's nice. A lot of players probably just walked out of it and didn't even ask that, which obviously you don't need to. You don't need to really follow any dialogue. But that does add a little bit more depth to it. Adds more lore, and there's something to read on there. And nothing here, we already read that. So what's this? Holy Sweet Roll Liturgy. All hail the Holy Sweet Roll. Fluffy, gooey, warm and sweet. All hail the Holy Sweet Roll. All hail this delicious treat. It's one of those rhyme things. I do usually like them, actually. But those ones are be stolen. I don't really want to steal too many people, and they will see I'm going to get a bounty again. So, plus, I don't really need the sweet rolls.
Pleased to see you in solitude, stranger.
Okay, I guess you'll say that every time you see me.
So we've got a mysterious Breton possibly working with Reachmen, recruiting workers for some unknown purpose. Plus, there's a smuggler hiding unknown contraband in a warehouse down by the docks. I say we deal with the smuggler first.
Why is that?
We know where to find her, and we more or less know what she's up to. And if the two are connected, maybe the smuggler can help us narrow our search for the Breton. Ready to visit Casella's warehouse?
Yeah, let's go. Which I should probably reactivate. This is the main one. What's that? Dorbin. Who's Dorbin? I was gonna say he's dead, but he's not. Drunk. Dorbin, thank you for accepting this most urgent mission. The college will be in your debt if you are successful. I hope the advance we gave you is sufficient. Report to me at the Bards College in Solitude to pick up the disguise. And please be as discreet as possible. So this is the letter that we should have found before? But we didn't? That's the guy they were talking about? I thought that was somebody else. Somebody that we had actually met. I don't know. How far are the docks? Not that far. We could have used the travel. Oh well. Let's ride. Luris, you have a horse? You're as big as a horse, you don't need a horse. Alright, let's go. Why is there a daily there? Oh, the witch again. Wait, how is the daily back? Do you remember last time I was looking for it? Oh, I'm confused. I'm really don't remember. So... Or is that the one that we can repeat every day? But not the others. Oh, this still doesn't add up because it was a different guy giving one of the quests. Here we go around here so we don't get noticed.
That's Casella's warehouse. Only one sentry. Let's try not to cause a scene.
Can you two not talk at the same time?
Private property. Get lost. Wait. A half-giant? Is that Lyris Titanborn?
You know Lyris?
Blood and blade. Everyone knows Lyris Titanborn. What a woman. She's even larger than I imagined. No wonder she fought Swordmaster Sai Sahan to a draw. Wait, is he here too?
No, just us. We need to see Casella.
Until Casella returns, I'd be happy to keep fair Lyris company in her stead.
Perhaps we could wait inside?
Alas, Casella doesn't allow visitors when she isn't here to conduct business. But we can wait out here. Do you think Lyris would autograph my ancestral scabbard? It would mean so much to my son. When I have one. Do you know if Lyris is betrothed?
Kinda. But I'm not really sure. But if you get your scabbard, she'd be happy to autograph it.
Oh, thank you, thank you! You don't know how much this means to me.
I don't know what you said to him, but this is our chance. Try the lock. Good job with the sentry. You got rid of him and I didn't have to bash him or anything. See if you can pick the lock while I keep watch.
Why is the lock still there? Lyris can replace broken lockpicks. Ah. Wait, what? The game is teaching me about lockpicking now? After 1,200 hours of gameplay?
You're not bad with a lockpick. See what's in those marked crates. I'll watch the door.
Surely the lockpicking was in a game from the beginning. Western Skyrim was DLC added years down the line. Don't think about it.
I knew whoever was poking through our shipments would return. Brought muscle this time, I see.
More than you. Care to try me?
Yeah, you sure?
Pass. I just want to know who's been meddling in my business.
Yeah. Me too.
I had a feeling it wasn't just an opportunistic thief trying to steal my cargo. What are you after?
Proof of a plot against the High King. Care to explain what's in these crates?
A plot against the High King? Involving plundered antiquities from Hammerfell? Preposterous. I'm simply facilitating a transaction between treasure hunters and a rich collector. So, who am I paying the bribe to? You or the High King?
What about these rich fetishes?
Give me that! Tribal crafts my arse. I told that son of a skeever I don't deal in arcane goods. Especially ones from the Reach. Nothing but sorrow comes from such business. This isn't cursed, is it?
It might be. I sort of like her armor. It's like weird and fluffy towards the top, but it's like different. Who hired you to smuggle this? And don't try to lie.
No name, just instructions and gold. Shipments come in, I make sure no one looks too closely and wait for a pickup. Never see a same face twice. Last time it was a smooth-talking Breton with Nord laborers in tow. You want more? I need assurances.
Well, I'm sure we can work something out.
They're taking the cargo to an abandoned lodge in the foothills north of Solitude. Occasionally used it myself when the city guard was being thorough. Want to catch them? Start there. If that's all, we're leaving. I'm not losing my head over this.
Can you tell me anything else about the Breton and the laborers?
The Breton was sly. Handsome even. Thought he could charm me into taking on additional shipments. Now that I know what's involved, the trouble isn't worth it. The Nords were local, hired hands from the Lonely Troll.
You never check your cargo?
I'm paid not to ask too many questions. This arrangement was a lucrative one. I trusted them, but it seems they took advantage of my natural greed. That won't happen again.
Really? You've got natural greed. You just admitted it, so it will happen again. I will be back with you later. Let me just check what's up here. An empty backpack. Some jasmine. Star metal. Nothing new here. Is that a wolf's head? Yes. The target is out of range. Wow. Clearly. Too far. Can't reach it. Just right there. No, I can't reach it.
Ronald had good instincts. We're definitely onto something. Our mystery buyer is hiring locals to haul these urns and reach fetishes out of the city. But for what purpose?
Some sort of ritual, maybe. Could it have something to do with the ritual I saw the witch perform at the barrow?
The Coven was also perfecting some kind of ritual in Ice Reach. Something to do with storms. If these fetishes are from Ice Reach, you may be onto something. Still, why involve the locals? Seems like an unnecessary risk.
I guess we should check out the lodge.
Good idea. Head there while I circle around from the other direction. Maybe I can catch them before they reach the lodge. Just be careful. I'd rather not lose another partner at this point in the investigation.
See you at the lodge.
Give your sentry my best, and tell him I owe him an autograph.
Oh, he's gonna get more than an autograph if I see him again. They're taking the cargo to an abandoned lodge in the foothills north of Solitude. Occasionally used it myself when the city guard was...
Okay. Anything in there? No. Oh, wait. No. Alright, let's go. Little doggies. So where do you need to go exactly? Just out there. Okay, not far. Not very far. Well, let's get out of here. Get in our horsey. Which we technically left down there, but that's fine. The horsey is magically back up here. And if I don't get lost, yeah. Should be a left and then a right. This right? No, it's not this right. No, too early of a right. You dead? Yes, you are dead. Yoo-hoo! Troll? You like killing trolls? Go tell Lorraine, do something. Maybe I need to give her a taunt.
And that's how it's done.
Oh, really? They've got quite a few different types of saber cats in the game. Depending on the region they're on. And not only, sometimes you get 2 different types in the same region like we had the other day. Easy, tiger. Or cat. Or kitty. Oh.
Old Magica has a curious feel about it.
By the way, I didn't actually use any of the many stupid potions that I need to get rid of. We can get rid of this magic one, I guess. Because then that's the space in inventory sorted. Why are you? Ah, he's using the mini Marco. I think did I use the mini Marco? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I used it for a bit before I put it on Bastion. What the hell was that noise? Oh, that's a lovely cabin.
I have more than I need, so I'll just feast on you.
Pentarch Zaros. Thanks, Tanorin.
Each one is a little surprise.
2 event tickets for killing this guy. Okay, I suppose he's not quite a usual mob. Excuse me, but still. Okay. Orange Lodge. It's also out of range. I'm literally underneath it. Good to see the game is as buggy as ever. I don't know why I'm picking up drinks. I don't need drinks. I never use them. Fuck's sake. Pentarch Zaros. Preparations are complete. My Breton brother, we are ready to begin the ritual. Send the latest shipment to Kilcriff Temple. Sister Ambrit will put everything to good use. You have done well. Await my next command. Oh, trunk. Nearly missed that. Is Lyris not coming in? Maybe she's outside. Or not.
Over here, partner.
You take on all of them?
All I found were these reachmen stalking the pass. Decided they'd rather die than talk, so I obliged. They don't look like they're from Ice Reach, but they are wearing the Coven's medallions. Anyway, did you find the lodge?
The lodge was empty, but I found a letter for the Breton. Orders to send a shipment to Kilcreath.
Kilcreath? The temple to Meridia? Why would the Ice Reach Coven target a local Daedra cult?
I don't know, but I actually pronounced that name right for a change. I got one! The letter said they were ready to start the ritual as soon as they received the shipment.
We're running out of time. I'll head back to Solitude and try again to warn High King Svargrim. You go to Kilcreath Temple and alert Meridia's priests. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Warn the priests? Shouldn't I attempt to stop the ritual?
You'll be going up against the Coven by yourself. Warn the priests. If there's an opportunity to safely stop or delay the ritual, by all means. But don't take any unnecessary chances. I still don't want to lose another partner.
Are you forgetting that we've done quite a... I saved your ass. I can take on them. Alright, fine. I'll see old Kilcreath Temple after you warn the High King. I hope he listens. Good luck. What was that? Anyway, there is a solo dungeon up there. I don't know which way to go first. Can we discover this at least? Oh, fine. Die. Drop something now. God damn it. Goat. I don't think this one has a quest. Oh, it does. Okay. We know what it is now, though. And then whenever we're here, then we'll be reminded of that shrine. So for now, we'll go back to the quest. 8 o'clock.
Oh, easy there.
Oh, talking about easy.
Yes?
What is your level now? 11. Ah, damn it. I should have used another scroll yesterday. It should be 12 when we were doing the public dungeon. Where do we change mounts? Not horses. Not that. Not that. I don't know. The new one we got, I don't know what the hell it is. Does anybody have the dirt dog, by the way? I need to check my companion's mounts again. That's the one I'm after. Yeah. Just as I expected. It suits you. I didn't know the activation will actually make that noise as well. But that's cool. Because she's got a bit of magic, so it's like she's summoning that beast. Cool. Perfect. So we will discover that shrine. Rabbit? Really? You run towards the fox? Okay.
Stop! A disaster has befallen Kilcreath Temple.
No shit, Sherlock. Fenorian. Have I heard your name before?
It's good to see you again, but what are you doing here?
Yes.
Have you followed the Draugr-kin's plunder to this hold too?
I was sent to warn the temple priests and find evidence of the Ice Reach Coven for the Queen.
I'm sorry, but you're too late. The Coven unleashed their Harrow Storm, and now vampires and Harrow fiends are everywhere. Still, meeting you again is fortuitous. We worked well together, and I could use your help tracking down the Draugr-kin plunder.
What's that about Draugr-kin plunder?
The Draugakin were smuggling remains out of Bankarai and sending them here by way of Sentinel. The cargo arrived in Solitude, but it wasn't clear who the shipments were for until I followed them here. They were destined for the Ice Reach Coven.
I was tracking the shipments too. That's what led me here to warn the priests.
The temple. There may be survivors who could use your help. Meanwhile, if we can learn more about the ritual, we may be able to determine a way to stop them. At the very least, we need to figure out where they plan to strike next.
What do you need me to do?
I could use your help to examine the strange pikes erected around the temple. Harrow fiends and vampires roam the area, making it difficult to get close. Hence the need for your assistance. You see, I'm not that confident in my combat prowess.
What exactly happened at Kilcreef Temple?
The Ice Reach Coven performed a ritual that unleashed a Harrow storm on the temple. It struck without warning and evaporated as quickly as it began. But in its wake, it left behind Harrow fiends. Innocent priests and pilgrims transformed into monsters.
What's a Harrow Storm? Even though I've heard of them already.
That's what I heard the Ice Reach Coven call the storm that struck Kilcreef Temple. It's magical in nature. The result of some sort of ritual performed by the witches. I'm still investigating, but I think Harrow fiends are a byproduct of the storm.
Yeah, they are. Seen him before. At whatever the name was, that place that we did the other day. Not Mortal. Carthwatch. Yes. I actually like that name, but I don't remember. Oh, there's another quest there.
A priest of Meridia. Maybe they can tell us more about what happened at the temple.
Probably. I'll go and see them.
I heard Tenmar Walk was full of Daedra. You're no milk drinker, that's for sure.
No, I'm not. And there's another quest there. There's so many quests there.
Oh, thank Meridia! The priests and pilgrims of Kilcreef Temple. We need assistance. A great and terrible storm struck, and so many of us were lost.
Kilcreef Temple? Why are we asking what it is? We've been talking about it for a while. Although, to be fair, we don't actually know what it is.
A temple dedicated to Meridia.
No, we did know.
Lady of Light. Pilgrims come from across Skyrim to pray and seek blessings, especially at this time of the year. Please, talk to Priest Bavian. You'll find her in the nearby cave, tending to the injured.
Who's Priest Bavian?
She's the ranking priest, after High Priest Varkor. But we haven't seen the High Priest since the storm hit. Bavian led a group of us to safety. There are more priests and pilgrims out there. If you're willing to help, please talk to Bavian.
I will talk to Priest Bavian. And sorry for your loss regarding the High Priest. I got a feeling.
The living take precedence. We should search for survivors while investigating the pikes.
Cool. So the two quests are sort of linked, which is nice because they're so close together. The dialogue is at least linked, so that's nice. But the voice we first heard when we were here, right? When we were about here, the auto dialogue that kicked in, which can only be from him because there's nobody else around. It was not the same voice that we had when we actually interacted with him. So, that's fucked up. Anywho. I like this cave, it's nice. Why is there so much ice down here, though? That doesn't make sense. If it's not iced out there, well, it is a bit, I suppose, isn't it? Still, this doesn't add up. Anywho, you've got your own little camp down here, which is cool.
When the storm struck, we ran for our lives. It was unnatural, evil. Still, I'm alive, praise Meridia.
Look at me, I want to see your eyes. They don't look red, but I can't see them properly. You might be infected.
Another pilgrim seeking shelter from a storm?
No, you don't appear to be a pilgrim. What brings you here?
I met a priest outside. He said you needed assistance.
Even in our darkest hour, Meridia provides a light. We were on our way to see High Priest Varkor when the storm hit. I've never seen such power. It raged like a thing alive. I gathered who I could, but the others are still out there.
Where do you want me to look?
Start at the stables to the northwest. I saw Acolyte Yold, Priest Irena, and Roligmoth the Pilgrim seek shelter there. If you find them, send them back here. After that, meet me at the Pilgrim's Lodge to the west of the temple.
I'll look for the people. At the stables. Sure. Northwest. I am great with directions. Don't worry. I will be there in a second.
Look for Yolt, Direna, and Roligmoth at the stables. Then meet me at the Pilgrim's Lodge. I will head there after I finish caring for these injured souls. Meridia's light shine upon you, good friend.
One of those again, what she just repeats herself. So many quests to that. That's annoying. What can you tell me about the temple? I've heard it from 2 different NPCs so far. Let's see what you can add to it.
Killcreep Temple provides a safe haven for the priests and pilgrims of Meridia.
Very safe.
At least it did, before this terrible storm struck. The Lady of Light has always protected us. Why today should be different, I don't understand.
Oh, I could tell you, but you're a believer, so... Are you in charge of the temple?
No, that honor goes to our High Priest Varkor. I am but her humble assistant. She is my mentor and my friend. After you find the others, I'll meet you at the Pilgrim's Lodge, and we can search for the High Priest together.
Cool. And when we find the dead, you'll become the High Priest. Tell me about the storm.
We were on our way to the temple for prayers when an oily black ichor roiled in the sky. The wind picked up and red streaks of lightning struck all around us. We barely made it to the safety of this cave. The storm abated. Then the sounds started.
Vampire-like sounds?
Groans, shrieks, blood-curdling screams. It sounded like wild and feral beasts followed in the wake of the storm. I sent Priest Isofnir outside to keep watch, but I told him not to take any unnecessary risks. We're priests, not soldiers, after all.
Yeah, but I'm sure you can use magicka. Potent magicka. So that's...
That storm! It was terrifying. Oh, the others are still out there. I hope they're all right.
Okay, the priest just momentarily disappeared.
I wanted to help the others, but Meridia's words came to me as the storm struck. Every life bears responsibility for itself. Well, I made sure I was responsible for my own life, just as the priests teach us.
Okay. You do have red eyes, which means you could be a vampire, but you're that weird race that's got red eyes anyway, and you sound like a coward, so... Yeah, I think they're probably safe from you. Maybe. You could still turn, I suppose. I do want to play vampire on this game, but I don't think I'll get to it. Why is a bear running? Probably some players just went by. Out of hints. And vampiric, whatever thingy that is. Oh, there's Arrowfins here. Shame we don't have a daily today to kill vampires. Oh, by the way, we haven't seen any chests yet, and it's nearly time for me to finish.
Sorry, Tree. We needed your flesh chunk.
All the chests that we had yesterday in the dungeon. And today, no chest for us. Oh, well. That is a cool move though. I like it. Will you disappear at some point? How long does that stay active for? Bloody hell. If it was one of my skills, it would be like 3 seconds. Why do I keep jumping around anyway?
An alchemical residue. That should prove useful.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. Where do we go? I guess we go here. You don't fight. Okay. I know he said he didn't trust his combat abilities, but he didn't even attempt to. Why, is that a player? Yes, level 42. Character.
What's it? Woman. She looks distraught.
Yeah, she does. Well, this one looks dead, so. Meridian Medallion. Rigamolf. Rigamolf is dead. The priest eyes. Oh, yeah, she's turned. Unfortunately, we can't kill her yet. She will probably attack us later. Maybe. Wait, this is the same player that he is doing the same quest that we saw before, that I thought the back was naked because of the color of the top. I'm pretty sure it is. Interesting tattoos, though.
Meridia forsaken me.
Keep calm. We mean you no harm.
Well, he means you no harm. I might do. Since I'm helping you, I will raid whatever you've got left. It's just business.
High Priest Vakor will find me. Meridia will save me. When things are darkest, her light shines the way. Please don't eat me.
Priest Bavayan sent me. I'm here to help.
Priest Bavian? Where's High Priest Vakor? Did those horrible creatures get her? We hid in the stables, but then Priest Irena changed. That's when I ran in here.
Go meet Priest Bavian and the others in the cave. I'll check on Priest Irena. I've just been to see her, but I guess she's waiting for the trigger where we kill her. Oh well, it is what it is, right? It's exactly what we were expecting anyway. Oh, that wolf picture is nice. Hello. What's up? No? Still nothing? Really? Okay. Is she gonna stay there forever like that? Even when we finish the quest? That is not what I thought was gonna happen. Oh, piggy! Fenorian, can you take it with us? I'll have bacon in the morning. So we might as well see this place here. Oh, this player is here. He's already killed them. I wanted to see that skill again.
It's depleted. Just ordinary sticks and rope now. Interesting.
Alright, can you people move out the way? So they don't have a name, that one. Okay. Aw. That one is active again. That's the one that crashed yesterday. Or that bugged out. It is kind of creepy out here with the noise of those things.
Can you feel the lingering energy? That's Daedric, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're probably right.
These depleted witch pikes expended a lot of power to summon the Harrow Storm. Now they're just ordinary sticks, but even in this state, they tell us much about the ritual that flowed through them.
Remind me, what did we learn by examining these things?
I'm sure now that the pikes play a significant role as focal points for the storm ritual. The prepared pikes are depleted as the ritual runs its course, but I sensed lingering energy, including a Daedric taint. And we found an intriguing residue.
What's the significance of the residue?
It's the remains of an alchemical poultice that was spread over the pikes. Smells like rotting fungus, doesn't it? With a little study, I should be able to identify each ingredient in its makeup. Then I can begin to understand the ritual.
Should we take a closer look? You know, after we kill these guys? Oh, I've got the wrong skill. Well, if they're spawning so fast, I guess we'll go and attempt to chant before we go into the lodge. Oh wait, there's something to pick up here. Mind you, these ones might spawn as well. Even though we kill these ones first,
Better full pockets than empty.
those ones spawn first. Yes.
These depleted witch pikes expended I'm sure now that the pikes... It's the remains of an alchemical poultice that was spread over the pikes. Smells like rotting fungus, doesn't it? With a little study, I should be able to identify each ingredient in its makeup. Then I can begin to understand the ritual.
Okay. So, do you want us to go to the temple now, or what? I mean, after the lodge.
One other thing I want to check first. I noticed the pilgrims leading a cart away from the temple right before the storm hit. Coven members could have tried to slip away among the innocents. The cart should be along the road south of the temple.
Okay. Let's go and check on the pilgrims.
Acolyte Ivina, please, wake up!
No visible damage despite its proximity to the eye of the storm.
Which probably is a little odd. And it's an all well-stocked place. Like literally. Got everything in here. So the High Priestess was involved. I think we can... None of those bread. Okay. I was hoping we could grab some bread. Okay. Fenorian is in the way. Oi. Wrong key. I doubt this is something new, but you never know. It isn't. Priest Bavian. What's going on here? She's been turned?
Acolyte Ivina can't hear me. She's standing right here, but she's gone.
That acolyte, she's just like Priest Irena at the stables.
Is this what would have happened to all of us if I hadn't gotten the others into the cave? I tried to heal Ivina, but Meridia's light had no effect. But what was that about Priest Irena and the stables?
I found the people you sent me for. Yolt is safe. Rolling Wolf is dead. And the other...
Is like poor Ivina. We must find High Priest Varkor. If anyone is powerful enough to cure this unnatural ailment, it will be her. Meridia willing. We'll find the High Priest and everyone else safe in the temple.
Okay, let's go to the temple. I actually thought this place was from High Priest, but I guess not. No, yeah, she is. She's becoming very vampiric. Not reacting to our blood yet. Or our scent, whatever. What I didn't see before was this. Which is nice. It's lovely.
We need to find High Priest Varkor. Let's head to the temple.
Okay, temple, but which one? Oh, hello there.
Bet there's more nearby.
Priestess, you are useless. So do we go down there or do we go here? I guess side quest. Yeah, right. XP. Oh, that is a cool statue. Is that supposed to be Meridian?
Be gentle. I could feel it looking at us.
No chests hiding.
If you leave the roots.
That's a bit of a late
By
reaction.
Meridia's light, so many dead. How could Meridia let this happen to her faithful?
Well, you should learn the truth about your goddess and every other god for that matter. That's a lore book that's already been read. Okay. Alright, we got one.
I didn't even hear it click.
So, find one more and we're Gucci. Still haven't decided if I'm keeping this skill. I need to see all of the skills. I need to level it up first. Okay, we're at the temple. And it's gonna be full of vampires. Wait, haven't we been here before? We have, haven't we? We were here yesterday.
Monsters in this holy place. We need to find the temple priests.
I think we've been here before. That loading screen, definitely.
Hey, you asked for this.
This down here, I don't know. Really, you're gonna use the same skill as me? Oh, that's cool though. That is very cool. I wish I had flashy moves like that. Just keeping an eye out for potential chests. Apparently not. Where do we need to go, though? Oh yeah. Found it.
Take his Meridian medallion so we can remember his sacrifice.
And now we go up, okay.
Just what I needed.
He didn't die? I mean, to be fair, it's already dead, so... Oh wait, okay. I guess not this side. Oh, we need to go back on ourselves. Alright, okay, fine. That's not what I wanted to do. And the priest stays all the way down there. Oh, and then fast travels over here.
Vicious animals. We must find the others.
Oh, that's sealed. Okay.
Tria! Molazu! Molazu gave me no choice, Bavian. I swear it.
I believe you.
Just this morning, we were debating the mysteries of the colored rooms. Now he's gone. He attacked me. He tried to devour me. I had no choice but to kill him. To kill a cherished student.
Did he show any signs before he attacked you?
Signs? Do you want to know if he announced his intentions before he turned into a ravenous beast? No. Nothing. One moment he was fine. The next, he was a monster. The High Priest took the survivors and fled to the catacombs. You need to help them.
We'll get to the catacombs. You need to get out of here and head to the cave. South. It was southeast, I think, of what we were before. Now I've got no idea what it is, but I'm sure you'll know.
Priest Armin? Oh, wait. Follow me. He fled into the vestry. Let's make this quick.
Ah, we can't sit on it. Just because it's half broken. Oh, come on. That was my throne. I lost my throne. Well, you can't lose what you can't actually have, but... You get my point, hopefully. A Shadowhide helmet, which is probably value 1 coin. Toss a coin to a witcher. I still have to get back to the game as well.
Armin, please. You don't want to do this.
Where are they? Can you guys all come here, please? Thank you. Too far. Fucking hell, too far. That's not what I was aiming at. They're up there, are they? Why are you hiding back here?
They're mad, beyond all reason. Even in this temple, Meridia's light does nothing to help those afflicted with this feral curse. We need to reach the catacombs and find High Priest Varkor.
How do we reach the catacombs, young scaredy cat?
The catacombs can be accessed from deeper within the temple. We just need to get the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum. I think I know why the High Priest went to the catacombs. It's not only a defensible location, it's where our relic is kept.
What relic?
Meridia's brilliance. It has the power to channel her light and purge the temple of this corruption. At least, I hope it does. High Priest Varkor wouldn't just hide in the catacombs. She must have a plan to save us.
I'll get the Chamberlain Sanctum and find the key. They're probably dead. Then you're gonna hide there behind the... Just lie behind the crates. I'm sure she'll be fine there until she slips, falls down to the bottom and gets eaten alive. There's no one? Okay. These fuckers don't even drop anything. Nothing to read. I see a body. I see a dead body walking. Or standing, I suppose.
Hey, it's your funeral.
Bloody skeever.
Barely broke a sweat.
She's so inconsistent with her dialogue. I mean, she was literally designed that way, which is so annoying. I'm too tired. I didn't break a sweat. I hope you're a challenge. That's probably why they call it them. Their multiple personality disorder. Nothing of value down here, it seems. Is that the place we entered? No. That's where we go after, maybe. Yeah, that's the catacombs. Right, cool. So we gotta go there, find the key. Gotcha. How do we get up there? Oh, look what we found. Look what we found.
Delicate and dashing.
Got the daily done. Thank you very much. I don't remember what the weekly ones were, but... Just have a quick look. Okay, we should get there without trouble. How the hell do I get there? Isn't this how we got here? I don't remember. Did we come from the bottom? No, we came from up here, but we needed to come through here. Right, I get it. Chamberlain. How am I still detected? What exactly is detecting me here? There's nothing here. And I am detected. You know what we call that? Bullshit! There we are. Here's the Chamberlain. Yep, expected. Did we get the key? Oh, the key's there. Oh. How this place is so empty is what I don't quite get. It's not like the vampires ransacked the place after they got turned. So this is how it was before. Oh. The songs of gods. Oh, Kine. The kiss at the end, called the mother of man, dance in her storms divine, as oak she flies, our Kine. Mara, goddess of love, whose grace lifts us high above. She blesses our sacred flora, does our beloved she-wolf Mara. Dibella, the artist's muse, goddess of beauty, that's no ruse. A silver moth, there is no flaw, we see only the fair Dibella. And it could be better. Oh, you spawned again. Oh, lucky you get to die twice by my hand today. Alright, and the catacombs were...
Did you retrieve the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum? We need it to open the door to the catacombs.
Most importantly, how did you get here? How did you abandon the box? Did you carry both boxes all the way here? There's no way, that's impossible. But yeah, I got the key.
Perfect. There are only 2 keys that I know of, and the High Priest has the other one. Now open the door, and let's find High Priest Varkor.
You sure you about that? You might not like what you find. See, there's already bodies here. That's not good.
Oh no. Even the catacombs are corrupted.
Yep. A Draugr? Reason Marauder. She's effectively a Draugr, that's what it is. I don't know why they're calling it something else, anyway. It is Skyrim. It's a skeleton with armor. It's a Draugr, right? Am I crazy? Okay. Oh, that's a cool statue again. That's the same statue.
With the light! Quickly, retrieve the relic. Retrieve the relic, and we can escape through the old air shaft.
Yeah, expected. High Priest fights with knives after we're getting turned. Oh, that is cool though. Okay. Kill the Tenlorin. I wanna see if she throws anything else nice. No, she doesn't.
They really made us work for it.
No, they made you work for it. That's different. Okay.
This way, my friend. Let's meet back in the cave.
It is a shame that it was so predictable, but then again, I have played the game for over 1,000 hours. You. What time is it? Ooh, 8:45. Fenorian!
The pilgrims headed south along the main road. If they were caught in the storm, they may still be in the area. Otherwise, we'll have to assume they made it to safety.
The dialogue is a little bit late, but that's okay. So we need to go there and then come back here. Or wait, we're already here. Oh, he did throw something of light actually, so he did something there.
Think something big knocked this over?
Or okay, fine. We'll go up first. Fine. Run. Yoo-hoo! Hello, everybody. Orini, who the fuck is Orini? Oh no, Orini is this guy. So Izinir is doing some healing.
We can heal the injured, but Meridia's light does nothing for the corrupted. Hopefully you can find a way to save us from these cursed storms.
Me? Why me? You're the one full of light and believing in a lady of light.
I might doze off.
Oh, shut up, you.
How fragile my faith, when I can depend more on help from a stranger than from my god.
Yeah. No shit, that's religion. At least there are some survivors. What will you do now, High Priestess?
Such terrible things we witnessed today. An unnatural storm, vampires, innocent people turning into monsters. I fear this corruption cannot simply be prayed away. It seems that Meridia has abandoned us to our fate. Why? I cannot say.
Maybe you'll find the answer one day. Keep trying. Here are the Meridian medallions that I retrieved from the few dead bodies. I think it was only 2, wasn't it?
Ah, thank you. These belonged to Roligmolf and Acolyte Lorelfor. I wish we could have saved them, but at least we can use these to remember them. I doubt we can recover their remains before the temple is sealed.
How are you going to seal the temple?
With Meridia's brilliance. I'm not sure my faith is strong enough to use it after all this, but I suppose I have to try. I owe that much to High Priest Varkor's memory. Do you have the relic?
Yes, here it is.
I'll work with our remaining priests. Try to use the relic to purge the corruption and seal the temple. If that doesn't work, well, let's hope that it does. Thank you, my friend. You stood with us while Meridia turned away. We won't forget that.
Not to worry. Winter Respite set again. Meridia's Healing Rod deals 179 magic damage and restores Magicka. Increases healing down by 6%. Yeah, that goes very well with that set.
The injured still need to be treated and the temple's corruption needs to be dealt with. Despite the way I feel about Meridia now, I still have a responsibility. I won't walk away from it. Not like Meridia walked away from us.
It sounds like you've lost your faith.
I lost a lot of things today. We all did. But that doesn't mean I won't keep trying to help the faithful. There are injured to tend to, and those poor souls who lost their mind to the storm. I want to find a way to help them all.
Do you know how to use the relic?
High Priest Varkor claimed it contained Meridia's divine light. There are rituals for releasing such power. Whether I or one of the other priests can make use of it, we'll see. I just hope we don't experience any more of those storms.
Yeah, especially not the one like last night that wouldn't go away. I wonder what happened for the people that stayed on the server. I don't know if it has like a cooldown that it will eventually shut itself down, but I suppose if nobody defeats it eventually, that should stop maybe. Anyway, the thing I don't get, oh, there's more players there, is why will they want to shut down the temple? If the light is gonna remove the corruption, then why seal the temple? I don't get it. How many companions do you need, really? That's the class that Misto had chosen. I'd like to mess around with that class too, but I just can't. I can't level up again. I don't know with that whatever the thingy that they added that you can have skills from other classes, whatever it was called, subclassing. I don't know if I can pick a summoning like that. But then again, I can probably still only pick one, not two, to have 2 followers. So, right. So, this is a bad idea. Let's hope there's not much left of this bit of the quest. Because I want to have another Delta Force match tonight. After the changes I made yesterday to the options on the PS5. I just want to test it, maybe do a couple of games. Because yesterday I didn't really... I only used against the bots to test the screen tearing and that, so I want to give it a better go. And then decide. Maybe decide. We'll see. Maybe nothing will be decided today, but we'll see. And no, I am definitely not streaming that. Jesus. I'm like the worst first-person shooter ever. Right, she doesn't look too good.
Strange. They're alive, but unresponsive. Check the crates and see if they contain the smuggled items.
Something on your mind?
Yes. Speaking with the other person. NPC, rather.
Did you find anything of interest in the crate?
The crate was empty except for some dust and ash.
I can't believe anyone knowingly involved would have let themselves be exposed to the storm. Perhaps the pilgrims were tricked into transporting the crate. Or maybe it was slipped into their cart.
Shall we check on the temple now?
Yes, of course. Though I fear what we may find there. The temple was clearly at the center of the storm. Regardless, there's still a lot we don't know about the effects of this ritual. Observing the target area could offer new insights.
Okay, let's head to the temple. The temple that we've just been to. God damn it!
Lead the way!
Never. Sometimes I get the order of the quests right, sometimes not so much. Acolyte.
These are temple priests and pilgrims. It seems the storm killed them.
Yep, it sure did. There's not much left in there. Wait, which way are we going?
Be warned, I fight dirty.
Yep, she does.
I'll need to perform more tests. But from what we've seen, I believe the storm affects mortals in 3 distinct ways. It kills them, transforms them into harrow fiends, or leaves them mindless. I suppose I'd say it harrowed those poor pilgrims.
So what do we do next?
I want to learn more about the ritual, and how it produces the harrow storms. And I need to confirm my theories about the storm's effects. I'll start by examining the residue from the witch pike to identify the components used to power the ritual.
And what do you need for that?
My alchemical equipment. It's extremely fragile, so I left it in my pack. I hid it among a copse of trees once I saw all the vampires and Hierophants. Once I retrieve it, I can find a place to begin my analysis.
Alright, let's just get your pack. Which apparently it's not this way. Horsey! Alright, let's go. Shortcut. Ignore me. You see nothing. I'm not here.
That's close enough, Leech.
I'm not part of the coven.
I was expecting that. From the moment that Fenorian appeared, I was like, yeah, they're gonna have a meeting like this.
Looks like I made it back just in time. This place is crawling with vampires, and that one was about to make a meal out of you.
That's Fenorian of House Ravenwatch. Ravenwatch House, right? Okay. Yeah, that was ages ago. He's investigating the Asrich Coven, just like us.
House Ravenwatch. I've heard of them, but he's a long way from Rivenspire. Well, if you're willing to trust a vampire, I suppose I can too. I spotted a Coven Witch. If we hurry, we might be able to catch her.
A Coven Witch? Where?
On the cliff overlooking the temple. Calls herself Sister Embrit. I was going to rush her, but I wanted to make sure you hadn't run afoul of any of these monsters first. No offense, Fen. Come on. If we're lucky, the witch is still up there.
You just met? You're already nicknaming Fan? What? Right, I'll meet you up there.
Perhaps I could question the witch before you introduce her to your impressive axe blade?
I don't know if Lyris will tag along with that. Maybe you can interrogate the witch as Lyris slowly uses her axe. Okay, I guess this is where we part ways because the quest doesn't want to add an animation. They got the extra mile in so many little bits of the game, and then in some of them they just go like, no, let's just leave the animation there.
Who's a good mount?
She does love that mount. That's perfect for her.
I love the smell of a freshly picked flower.
There's so many vampires around here. We can get some XP for Tanlerain, right? That's good. Okay, we don't care about that.
Give me a second.
Wait, I swear Tua just spawned here before. I'm confused. When we're facing up, originally the Tua just spawned. That's when I realized, okay, actually with Bard appearing, then kill Sister Umbrit. Why kill her? I thought we wanted to interrogate her. Oh, Lyris is on there. Okay. Oh, that's the Umbrit, not the one there. Wait, what the fuck? Is it because the camera... This was facing that way? I am so confused. I swear that was the name that was there. Anyway, whatever.
Willing sacrifices. Oh, nice.
Sacrifice. I'd rather give you my axe, witch.
Yeah, I'll sacrifice you. Where's Fan? And Lorraine, try not to die against a quest boss.
Almost dozed off there.
I hoped you could take her prisoner. No matter. I found something. This way?
Well, you could have been here.
Vampire friend, I'm gonna look around here.
So that actually worked out okay. We didn't have to go into the temple again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh god, jeez, damn you stupid cow. Move out the goddamn way. Where did he go? Oh, there's a place to discover here. Which is going to be down there. Damn it. I was thinking maybe we'll be here, because it looks like we get a nice view here. Oh, there's a boss too. And this region is... yeah, one of our unexplored regions, like some other... How the hell have we still not done a quest? I'm confused. I know, I'm always confused. I was probably born confused. Spriggan! And we used the potion again by mistake.
Let's do this again sometime.
Do you see? These are the same as the urns smuggled from Bankarai. They didn't just shatter, they exploded. I can sense traces of magicka clinging to the shards that matched the energy used in the storm ritual. These other fragments, though.
What other fragments?
All this rubble scattered around didn't just come from these urns. The texture and patterns are different. They appear to have used the funerary dust in the urns to summon the Harrow Storms. But I'm not sure what was inside the larger vessels.
What larger vessels?
Look at the shape of the fragments. They come from a hollow receptacle of some sort. Something at least as tall as you. Perhaps larger. Just another piece of the puzzle. Maybe when I analyze the witchpike residue, an answer will suggest itself.
Come to Solitude with us. There must be a place there where you can set up your equipment.
Thank you, but no. I try to avoid large population centers. The temptation. You understand. I'll find someplace nearby, but out of the way where I can set up my equipment and work undisturbed. I'll send word when I have something to report.
I heard there's a temple going out for hire. Do you have any other place in mind?
I met a clever woman who lives in the bog near Morthal. Old Mjolnir's a dying breed among the Nords. A practitioner of the old magic. The locals both admire and fear her. If anyone can help me untangle the Coven's ritual, it's her.
Cool. Yeah, I know where I've met her. I've been there. She's awesome. Perfect. You guys definitely work well together. We know you'll Morgan, so we now can help. There's no point taking that question. We can just for the sake of dialogue, though.
Mjolnir's experience with the old ways and reach magic make her ideally suited to assist me in this endeavor. She's the closest thing to an expert we're likely to find out here. At least one who doesn't want to feed our eyes to a harpy.
Yep. We know where Mortal is. Have you seen anything like this before?
The Raven Watch has had to curtail rogue vampire clans and put down feral blood fiends on occasion.
Yep.
But I've never dealt with anything like this before. People turning into Harrow fiends or becoming mindless harrowed. It's a nightmare.
Right. You had a theory about the effects of the Arrowstorm, yes.
Yes, but more research is required to confirm anything. Still, from what we observed here, it appears the Harrowstorm produced 3 distinct results in those caught within it. It turned them into Harrow fiends, or harrowed, or it simply killed them.
Cool. Oh, there is. Are you jealous? Oh, is that a giant? What the... Well, it can't be a giant. It's much smaller than that one.
So, what did your vampire friend discover?
Fenrir thinks the arrow storms create the arrow fins and the arrowed.
Reach witches summoning magical storms to create feral vampires? That's horrible, but to what purpose? Well, that's the next puzzle to solve. First, we need to get this information to the Queen. Here. This was for Brondel, but it's yours now.
Ambridge's Eyes of Flame. How was that for him when that's the name of the one that we just killed anyway? Don't overthink it.
Queen Gerhild needs to hear what we discovered at Kilcreath Temple. Hopefully that will be enough for her to get us an audience with High King Svargrim.
Do you have enough evidence to convince the king and queen of the danger?
The Queen seemed reasonable. She'll believe us. As for Svargrim, who can tell? I haven't met the man, but everything I've heard describes him as prideful, arrogant, and hard-headed. Even with the Queen's help, there's no guarantee.
So what do we do if High King Svargrim refuses to see us?
I'd like to knock down the palace door, grab him by the throat, and shake him until he listens. That would probably start a war, though, and Yoren specifically asked me to avoid that. For now, let's bring our evidence to Queen Gerhild.
Alright, let's go and see the queen another day.
If there's anything else we need to discuss, let's get it out of the way now, before we return to Solitude.
Why do you think the Ice Ridge Coven wants to turn people into Auri fiends? Any ideas?
Hey, you and Fenorian came to that conclusion, not me. Still, it makes as much sense as anything. As to why, I have no idea. This connection to vampires, though, that's troubling. We should keep Fen away until we get into Svargrim's good graces.
Fenorian is going to seek help from a clever woman near Mortal. Should keep him busy for a while and get him some results.
A clever woman? Out here? Nords are extremely distrustful of magic, especially Nords from western Skyrim. I'm surprised the people of Morthal tolerate her presence. If anyone can help Fen figure out the Coven's ritual, though, it would be her.
Should we help them with their research?
Our priority remains getting an audience with High King Svargrim. We need to convince him that the Ice Reach Coven is a threat to his kingdom, and get him to help us stop them. Let's return to Solitude and present our findings to the Queen.
What do you know about clever women?
Clever men and women are Nords with an aptitude for magic, though most use the term to refer to practitioners of the old ways. They're rare. Not the usual adepts found at the Mages Guild. Distrust of magic runs deep in Skyrim, especially out here.
Why do the people of Skyrim distrust magic so much? I cannot distrust that the distrust is distrustful. Hey, actually I did alright.
Could be that the elves our ancestors fought soured our taste for magic. Or maybe there weren't enough skalds singing about wizards going to Sovngarde. Might be that Nords just prefer their natural talents. Either way, magic isn't popular here.
Yeah, I got it. And with that, how did we do? Still have space on the inventory to probably do another day. And we're definitely not doing that. What we will be doing will be that, probably. I mean, there's a good chance that he's going to send us back out here, though. Or maybe to Blackreach. Either way, let's discover this. Wait, hold on. And why are the two of you fighting together, by the way? Last I checked, the giants with mammoths. Oh, there we go. We did hit the giant. How much XP does she get for that? Nearly 1000 XP, which is pretty decent.
Thanks. I needed a stretch.
Okay, so we fall down here. try not to die. This place looks nice though. There we go. Book. The Pale Man. A stranger came upon our hold, ghostly for all to behold. Mute and shivering by our fire, what conjured a visage so dire? A voice so hollow could barely be heard, murmured warning with just a few words. The Pale Man comes on cold wind and dark clouds. The Pale Man comes to snatch away your loved ones. The Pale Man comes. Yeah, this seems to be a little bit better than the last one we read.
Someone just left this lying around?
Right, can we... Oh no, we can't. That is unfortunate. I was hoping we could have a better view from the top. Oh. Yars Fuzuya. Cool, we found another. And another book. Sea Giant Predation by Vercent Erdry. Few mysteries in hazardous northern waters terrify sailors as much as the sea giants. Rare enough to be creatures of legend, sea giants have nonetheless appeared in North maritime tales dating back to the First Era. Despite this long history of encounters, little is known about sea giant culture and behavior. The evidence that can be gathered from fishermen's tales suggests that unlike their landlocked herding cousins, sea giants are capable of complex tool usage and group coordination as they hunt their natural prey, the whales that lurk below the sea ice. Sailors have claimed sightings of sea giant vessels in the frozen wastes, great ships the size of islands armed with jagged spears. Of course, these accounts are widely considered exaggerated to the point of fancy, but a vessel that holds a hunting party will have to be enormous. There is so much more we do not know about sea giants. Are they intelligent enough to coordinate smaller ships to plan precise attacks? Or do they rather lumber along on one vessel and opportunistically swarm their prey? How do they draw the whales from the depths? This one carcass, torn free from its theta by a sudden swell or storm, has dredged up more questions than answers. Excuse me. Ah, we found some wheat out here. So, I mean, yeah, it is a nice look, but if we could be up there, be a little bit nicer. Wait, why can't I see my own arrows at the back of my head? What was that all about? Okay. But yeah, this looks nice. Oh.
You can make cloth from this?
We'll discover the boss area. Oh, was it discovered already? Oh. Wait, it wasn't discovered. I wasn't here before, was I? Now it's discovered. The fuck? Bit late, mate. Anyway, it is late for us, so... So we're gonna call it a day.
Where do runestones even come from?
I expected to have stopped playing about 40 minutes ago, but it is... I can never keep up to a schedule. Holy cow, there's a lot of workers. Oh, and there's something to steal over there. I don't think orcas will mind. Okay, we're gonna leave it here. We're not gonna have any players showing up here, I'm sure. It looks cool as fuck, though. Anyway. I'll finish here, because tomorrow if I log in, if by some miracle there are players around fighting it, you never know. I've had that happen before. Last time I think was with the dragons, actually. So, yep, that's gonna be it for today. I thank you all for watching. Assuming anybody even watches it, anyway, and anybody that dropped by. But most importantly, stay safe and happy gaming. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.